Move along.
I've heard the Legion's planning to unleash their best men against us.
Hello. Welcome back. What can I do for you this time? Ah, excellent. I received word you may be coming. We helped the receptionist over at Gomorrah with... She owes us a favor. Go talk to her. She'll be able to point you in the right direction.
What do you need? Bye.
What is it? Hey, no one but Omertas are allowed.
Hello and welcome to Gomorrah. I knew someone would call in that mark soon. All I can tell you is to find Caccino. Some of the girls say he's been involved in some shady business the family wouldn't really like.
I hear you've been asking questions about me, dickweed. What the fuck do you want? Business? What the fuck do you mean, business? You look... Now you start talking real clear, and I mean fucking crystal clear, because I'm about to lose my patience. I don't give half a dick what you heard. Now get the fuck out of my face before I burn your sorry ass. got kicked out of Ultralux the other day. Hey, man, that follower fucker is gonna have some trouble if he tries to liberate any of our employees. You again? What the fuck do you want? Where the fuck did you get that? Okay, listen, buddy. That's some dangerous shit you got there. That book can get me killed if the wrong people see it. Let's talk. What do you want? What can I do for you? Okay, you got me by the balls. Here's a couple hundred caps. Maybe that'll buy you friendship. All right. I can't stop you, but I think we can help each other out. I know not at home in the NCR would be happy to get some dirt on the family. I can help you get that dirt, and you got me by the short hairs. Hey, buddy, Zawara is off limits to everyone but family. Zawara is our club, the family club. What business is that? Yeah? Give me what you got. What the fuck? Oh, shit. Yeah, go talk to Nero or Big Saul upstairs. They'll want to see this. I'll send Kachino to the office as well.
You got something you need to talk about? Do you now? Okay, that sounds fair. Here, now give it over. The fuck is this shit? Kachino, you dumb motherfucker. Yeah, we are going to have some words with Kachino. Meet me in my office. Kachino, you really disappointed me.
Oh, I'm sorry, boss. Sometimes I just can't control myself. I don't know what's wrong with me. I swear I can turn this around. Just give me another chance.
I don't want to fucking hear it. You've lost the trust of the family. Goodbye. I hope hell isn't too hot for you. Thanks for bringing Kachino's transgressions to our attention. Did he now? Funny that. More backstabbing? Now that Kachino is gone, we need some help wrapping some things up. Two of the players, Troik and Clandon, have some problems that need to be solved. Ask them what they need. The plan is called Racket, but that's all the info you're going to get out of me right now.
Gamora is always open for business. I hear the Legion is moving some new tough muscle into the area. NCR better keep their heads down.
Who are you? I didn't do anything. Leave me alone. Yeah, I heard you might be coming. I helped the Omertas get guns without the NCR catching wind of it. The Fiends, a group of raiders freaked out on Kim's, stole my last shipment before. I could sure use some help getting it from them. Great.
There's some serious shit going on between NCR and the Legion. They better not fuck with our power.
Hey, nice to meet you. Do you need help with something? Oh, that's great. I sure could use some help. You see, I do explosives, and they have a special need for some big explosions. Problem is, there's no way I can get enough explosives to do the type of damage they're looking to do. Blowing shit up, of course. There are other ways to kill people with bombs aside from explosions. Spot on. I figure chlorine gas is the way to go. It's toxic, and I can rig it up to do a whole lot of killing in a fairly short time frame. Hey, you know what I need. Find it or I'll find another way to get it. You're the one that offered.
Fuck, not at home. Must be cozy up there in the Lucky 38.
I'm gonna blow you to pieces.
Hey, thanks for getting Bill Ronte fixed up. I was really getting sick of paying for water. Now, what can I do for you? We don't have the stills and equipment to supply the amount of... You could check with other wasteland merchants. They've got a bunch of Give me a shout if you need anything else. Hey. Whoa!
Watch out!
What?
Look, friend, don't get near me. You're too well respected for my business.
What is it?
Look, friend, don't get near me. Look.
Welcome back to Gomorrah.
What the fuck are you looking at? What the hell?
I hear the Legion is moving some new tough muscle into the area. NCR better keep their heads down.
Did Benny beg before he burned his sorry ass?
I hear we straightened up a band of thugs in Freeside.
Hey, did you track down some chlorine for me? Great, yeah.
Welcome back to Gomorrah. Find yourself a girl or a guy and have a drink.
You again? Well, hot shit. Thank you. Must have been a real bitch getting it from the fiends.
Business is good. All the family's got money.
Hey, it's my good friend again. I heard you did some good work for us. Thank you. Here's a little cash from us to you.
Have you discovered what the Omertas are up to? If you... The next time we speak, I expect... Have you discovered what the Omertas are up to? I wouldn't dismiss it that lightly, but it's nothing we need to get involved with for now. But we have other problems. While investigating the Omertas, what little I could on my end, I came across something much more sinister. Evidence suggests that Mr. House is planning to make some kind of move when the battle breaks out, and I'm guessing he won't be coming to our rescue. While we don't know what his exact plans are, my orders are to take no risks. I'm sending you to take Mr. House out of the equation. Any questions? Perhaps, but that's not my problem. Good. Dismissed. Hey.
Hello. Welcome, sir or madam.
Are you fucking kidding me? First I get my leg smashed. Jesus fucking Christ. You know what I'd be real excited about? If you'd showed up and saved me before they smashed my legs. Now, why don't you fuck off and let me sleep, hero? That'll be real exciting too.
Looks like break time's over. I guess that could have gone worse. Looks like break time's over. Here we go. That's over with. Sure, just don't treat me like a packed Brahmin, okay?
Kill them all, and let God...
Sure, just don't treat me like a pack Brahmin, okay? Sure, just don't treat me like a pack Brahmin, okay? Sure, just don't treat me like a pack Brahmin, okay?
Move along.
Where to, partner?
Hey.
roller suite.
Mr. House is just pleased as punch you got those old security.
The foundation is laid. My Securitrons on the Strip are upgraded, and those at the fort ready for action. Now it's just a matter of adjusting the attitudes of some lesser groups. Why is good help so impossible to find?
Why have you done this? Centuries of preparation. So much good undone. Fool to let personalities derail future of mankind. Stupid! May there be a hell for you! A Tartarus bleak, unending!
Obituaries of the recently deceased Mr. House, President, CEO, and sole proprietor of the Vegas Strip, are still available. Just ask any security.
Leave.
those I'm glad to see you.
You have to hand it to the NCR. Get enough hands working together and they can make or break just about anything. What's up?
Evening.
A pleasure to meet you. I'm Dr. Thomas Hildern. Wonderful. Straight to it then. Have you signed the release forms? No? Vault 22. Imagine, if you will, the wasteland in bloom. Orchards of trees, their branches weighed halfway to the ground, hung with fat, ripe oranges. And all this, requiring no more than a few drops of precious water, and the efforts of only a handful of human farmers. Impossible? Precisely. Science has proven that truth 1,000 times over, but how many wasteland savages believe it? Present company accepted, of course. The bounty I described to you is no idle fantasy. It exists in primitive form only a few miles from where we stand. We need only reach out and unlock its secret. For that, the OSI needs you. Isn't it? One directs one's efforts, or the efforts of others, toward a goal, and progress is made. I believe that the inhabitants of Vault 22 unlock the secrets of vegetative growth. Plants are spilling from their gate. No one tends them. No one waters them. Yet they multiply and spread in all directions. Find the reason for this miraculous growth, and I promise you the OSI will see that you are generously compensated. Good. No need to check in with the NCR authorities. I can authorize your payment from OSI accounts. Vaults typically contain a server room on a lower level, where they would have backed up their research data. Download all the information on the central server to your Pip-Boy. I thought it was a fairly straightforward assignment. It's a simple question of retrieving the data, which shouldn't prove overly challenging. Downloading the data will be handled by your Pip-Boy. You might think of yourself as a mere means of conveyance. Best of luck to you.
Did Dr. Hildern... This really isn't any of my business, but... Did he give you a job? I shouldn't say anything. I know that. But you're not the first person Hildern sent out to the vault. There were a lot of mercs, one after another. None of them came back. Then about a week ago, there was a scientist, Keeley. She's unusual. Not the sort of person you'd expect, but she's an absolute genius, and he didn't mention her? Not even her name? But now he's hired you, which means one of two things. Either he heard back from Keeley, and she failed, or he's given up on her. Listen, I make a fair wage, but I'm not rich, not by any means. Maybe my kind of money wouldn't appeal to your average merc, but I'm willing to pay you if you'll find Keeley and make sure she's safe. I had a good feeling about you.
Yes? Something else you needed? I never said you were. You've been speaking to Williams, haven't you? All right, I'll take you at your word. Williams didn't say anything at all. You just came to this conclusion on your own. No, you aren't the first person I've sent to the vault. You want certainty? You'll never find it, especially not in the pursuit of science. Take my advice. Forget about Williams. She's a talented researcher, but she doesn't understand people. Now, I know your time is valuable. Yes? Something else? From Alice. I'll see that she's paid right away. Crimson Caravan runs a tight operation. Was there anything else? Or...
Hildern is a good example of big-picture obsession gone too far. At some point, he became so fixated on large-scale results that he lost the concept of the common good along the way. It's an inhumane kind of public service when people and the basic resources they need become numbers in a ledger.
Kind of you to say, but there are better people than me around here. I just hope the followers can make a difference in the long run.
Lafferty's been riding asses again. Better lay low.
Welcome back. Well, you've proven yourself reliable so far. As much as I like to handle matters personally, there is a negotiation with a smaller trading outfit that There's also the matter of Henry Jameson, an employee whose services I'd rather do without. And finally, I need someone to acquire the Gunrunner's manufacturing specifications. And
I've heard that elite units are on the way to support our armies here.
I'm gonna blow you to pieces.
could have gone worse. I'm no botanist, but I think this may not be entirely natural.
Take your sweet time. I suppose the NCR sent you? Oh, she's such a dear. Not like that pompous little pedant she works for. But that's neither here nor there. These plants have gotten completely out of control. I've got a plan to deal with them, but I'll need your help. Good. Meet me on the second level, and I'll explain what needs to be done.
Here we go. Here we go.
What's this? Did you do these repairs? Not bad. Not bad at all. Saves me time, I guess. See you upstairs. Good, you're here. Ready to begin? Time is of the essence, so I'll be brief. This place is filled with spores that are toxic to humans, and we need to get rid of them. I've pumped the vault full of a highly flammable gas that, once ignited, should destroy the vast majority of spores. There's one problem, though. The gas becomes semi-inert on exposure to oxygen, meaning the gas will have to be ignited close to where it's being introduced. I need you to find the vents where the gas is being pumped and ignite it. Oh, and survive the resulting blast. Yes, there'll be an explosion when the gas is ignited, but I'm sure you'll be fine. Now leave me to my work. I set the gas to pump into the 5th level since that's where the concentration of spores was highest. I'd start looking there. Typically, these vaults use circular vents in their air circulation systems. Look for a wall with 2 of them almost side by side. There's one just around the corner outside this lab if you need an example. In the area where the gas is active, any kind of fire or explosion should do the trick. Hell, even lasers would do the job. If you don't have anything like that, I've got some grenades in my bag in the corner that you can use. Good.
Oh. Here we go. Could have gone worse. Sure, just don't treat me like a pack Brahmin, okay? Oh, I'll be...
Ah, good. You survived. I was beginning to think you hadn't. You'll be pleased to know that the spores should no longer be a problem. Now all that's left is to ensure that none of this ever happens again. The research that led to these abominations must be erased. I've managed to create a connection to the Vault's backup system from here. I just have to remotely delete all the files, and we're done here. No, it shouldn't take all that long. Just a few more moments, and... That's strange. The system says that the files were accessed recently, and copied to an external source. You wouldn't happen to know anything about that, would you? Yes, that sounds like something he'd do. Well, there's nothing for it, then. Those files need to be erased. Hold out your arm and I'll have it done in a flash. How do you figure that? I suppose the data here could serve as a warning to other scientists. Tell them what paths of research not to follow. All right. You convinced me. Take the files back to that buffoon. You make a good point. But I still honestly hope you know what you're doing. I've unlocked the door, so you're free to run along now. Although it pains me to say it, I wouldn't have made it out of here without your help. If you're heading back toward McCarran, tell Dr. Williams that she has my thanks as well.
Just as a warning, my covert bandaging skills are a little rusty.
Keeley just called in. You should have heard the director. But wait up. Now look here. She wouldn't let him finish a sentence. Just reamed him out for sending all those people to the vault. Thanks for keeping her safe. Here's the caps I promised. Thanks again. Really, I owe you.
I received a pleasant call from Dr. Keeley. It seems we have you to thank for keeping her alive. Very charitable of you. Wonderful. Excellent work. Let me see it. It'll take a moment to decode on my terminal. Didn't I? Did you encounter undue difficulties? All that matters is whether the data is intact. I think Williams' decryption algorithms seem to be working. Yes, here it is. The data is mostly uncorrupted. This will make the board of directors finally sit up and take notice. Here then, as promised, an agreeable sum payable upon delivery of the data. Your concerns are perfectly understandable, but We aren't some motley band of vault alchemists. We're with the government for... Yes? Something else you needed?
Sure, just don't treat me like a pack Brahmin, okay?
Hey there, need anything?
The Ranger vets are on their way from Baja. Never seen one before, but I heard they chew nails and spit napalm.
Looking for trouble? They want to buy Cassidy caravans? Don't they know it's burned to ash? No. Even times being what they are, not sure I'm looking to sell. Even for all the whiskey in Reno. If someone came up to you and offered you 1,000 caps for your name, would you take it? Actually, you know what? Fuck it. I don't want to hear your answer anyway. Point is, I made the caravan what it is. It's mine. Alice McLafferty, eh? No, I see the zeros, and I know she's good for them. Still, it's not about the money. Dad'd spin like a twister if he ever heard I sold our name for anything. Look, I know you came all this way, and that takes some drive, especially these days. Just doesn't feel right, trading history for a slip of paper. You challenging me? Serious now. All right, you come here armed with whiskey. We'll make a sport of it. And none of that radioactive shit. I'm talking whiskey. Not Dixon whiskey. Whiskey. I'll be waiting then. And training.
They say the Legion's bringing in veterans from out in Arizona. They must be getting ready to attack. Hey there.
Hello?
Looks like the war's ratcheting up. I hear the NCR is bringing in elite troops.
The Ranger vets are on their way from Baja. Never seen one before, but I heard they chew nails and spit napalm.
Patrolling the Mojave almost makes you wish for a nuclear winter.
Hey there, need anything?
Looking for a fix, man? Man, Jacob's absinthe is phenomenal stuff. If you haven't tried it yet, he's been supplying the Wrangler with the stuff. Thanks. How's it going?
Have a nice day.
You come around like a bad habit. What's on your mind? All right, then. I already got a head start, but I'll go first anyway. You all right? You took a little spill there. One moment you're smiling, then... all right. You just hang on to the bar here. That's it. Didn't take you for the toughest courier in the West when you walked in, but you walked all the way to the outpost, so at least you have guts. Thing is, I really just wanted an excuse to drink. Should last me for a while. Might just be the whiskey talking, but I think I might feel a whole lot better leaving the caravan business behind me. Makes me a little teary-eyed, but now I've got a bottle to put him in. Hand over that paper. All right. There you go. Caravan's yours. Feel kind of relieved, actually. Guess I didn't realize how much I was carrying around with just the name. No idea. Maybe head back west? Though the idea of heading back there with my tail between my legs isn't appealing. Where? Like Vegas? Chewed and spit enough friends out. Head back west? I already know the big circle and everyone in it, except now I go back there ruined. Never really realized how small the Mojave is getting nowadays. You got one too many by my count.
Lasers, plasma, pistols, grenades. We've got it all at the Silver Rush.
Shove off. You're making my luck turn bad. Fuck no. No matter what that old bitch McLafferty says, my dad said I could be in charge of the New Vegas branch. Besides, I got into a little money trouble with the Omertas. If I quit the Crimson Caravan, how am I supposed to get the money to gamble? What? No, wait. Look, I just need time. Don't rat me out to them. You want me to quit the Crimson Caravan? Fine, I quit. You can tell McLafferty that she won't see my face again.
Hello there. Those Freeside thugs aren't worth our time.
Welcome back. Yes, I understand that he's decided to quit outright and not even ask for compensation. Then again, perhaps I'd rather not know. Thank you all the same. Very good. On occasion, it's proven to be more profitable in the long run to simply buy out the competition. And this is one of those occasions. Something has actually come up. A prospector recently came through here and spent a lot of caps on supplies. Closer inspection of these caps has revealed them to be brand new. This is a problem. The most likely source of these new caps is the old sarsaparilla bottling plant. Go there, locate the bottle cap press, and disable it.
won't go quietly. The Legion can count on that. So you're the one that's been running errands for Colonel Moore. Sure.
Give me a shout if you need anything else.
Evening.
Report. Is Mr. House still a threat? Then that's one more nuisance we won't have to worry about. Good work. The brass have been throwing around the idea of having the president visit the dam for a while now, to rally the troops and boost morale and such. With our recent achievements, they finally feel secure enough to stage the damn thing. But while it's being planned, I have one last mission for you. Several years ago, we managed to wrest the Helios 1 solar power station from the Brotherhood of Steel Chapter. It was a crushing victory, but no one's heard a peep from the Brotherhood since. Recently, we've had scouts go missing in an area west of Helios, and I'm concerned that the Brotherhood is involved. I want you to find them, and once you do, finish them for good. Any questions? Don't even think about it. Any Brotherhood survivors likely harbor a deep grudge against us. We can't... Any other objections? Maybe you'd like to bring the Brotherhood some flowers. A fair question, and one I've had our strategists think about for some time. Their consensus is that we must focus on the one thing we can count on. With the Brotherhood, that's their obsessive attachment to technology. They'd never go anywhere that didn't have working power. I'm willing to bet that wherever they're hiding, there's a working reactor powering their equipment. That's their vulnerability. Detonate that reactor, and we can safely cross the Brotherhood off our list of concerns. Is there anything else? After the battle, we consolidated our hold on the plant before pursuing our enemies. It was a mistake, to be sure, but there wasn't really any place for them to go. Some of our people think they had some means of conveyance, like the vertibirds the Enclave used, and hightailed it out of here. I think that they found some place to hide close to Helios, and never went that far at all. Any other questions? As I said, our scouts were some ways west of Helios when they disappeared. Dismissed.
Subject E, diagnosis complete. Begin recording. My name is Whitley. I'm a researcher at Adams Air Force Base. Until recently, I was in charge of the Duraframe Reinforcement Project for the combat model iBots. iBot Duraframe Subject E is both the prototype and the last functional model in this test group. I was prepared to make several significant upgrades to the machines. However, as the project was cancelled and all Duraframe assets are being diverted to Hellfire armor, I am sending this model to the Navarro outpost. If you're listening to this log from one of our Enclave outposts in Chicago, give this unit whatever repairs it needs so it can continue to Navarro.
I need to talk to you about something, if you have a minute.
Any day now? Caesar's going to try to march across Hoover Dam and kick NCR out of the Mojave. We're getting caught up in something important out here. Hell, after how you handled Benny, you're practically right in the middle of all this. I know I'm just along for the ride, but it's made me think about the past and how I might be able to help out. I wasn't always with the followers, or with the NCR. My late father was an officer in a group called the Enclave, a remnant of America's pre-war government. Memories being short around here, not a whole lot of people remember them. But they did bad things. Eventually someone stopped them. I was born a few years later at a military base on the coast, a place called Navarro. A lot of different places. I only know what I was told. My mother never told me what happened to my father, but she and I went south with some others and integrated into the NCR. When the NCR learned that Enclave personnel had integrated, we kept moving to the fringes. It's one of the reasons why I wound up out here. After the Enclave's command structure fell apart, it was only a matter of time before Navarro was overrun by NCR forces. My mother and I left with some of the troopers from my father's old unit, the same people I've kept in contact with over the years. Anyone who didn't get out was killed by the NCR. Even some of the ones who escaped were eventually hunted down by the Brotherhood of Steel. The Enclave did a lot of bad things, but there were good people at Navarro. Good people with a lot of experience. Not many of them are alive anymore, but I think they can make a difference in the fight against Caesar. Great. I'd like you to talk to the old-timers, the remnants. I don't think I could convince them by myself. To them, I'm still a kid. But you're a big part of what's happening out here. When you talk to them, they'll understand how important this all is. I've kept in contact with them over the years, so I know where you can find them. But I doubt they'll open up to you unless I come along. I know I'm not always the most serious guy around, but this means a lot to me. Thanks.